All right, here
Terribly
we go.
terrific.
Terribly terrific. What up, Tube?
What up, Tube?
On a Tuesday.
Rolling up.
On a Tuesday.
All right, you ready for the podcast?
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right, and one more time scan. Make sure we're good. All right, we're going live in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to another episode of Business Bros. What up, ladies and gentlemen? This is, you know what? I'm officially going to post this on the post of the actual podcast on August 7th. So if you're listening to this,
Happy birthday to bro.
It's the
Happy
Business
birthday
Bro
to the Business Bro
podcast. Happy birthday episode.
Happy birthday episode. Happy
And want to know
birthday.
something trippy? Check out my shirt.
And check out my shirt.
And look at the logo.
Right up there.
It just matches. All right.
Oh,
I
no,
know.
other side. Other
All right.
side. Right
Corny, whatever. It's up here somewhere. So we're actually
great.
wearing blue and yellow shirts, which kind of match the logo. It's kind of weird.
I gotta love it.
So anyways, happy birthday episode. Happy birthday to me. I am officially older, wiser, and ready to rock and roll. As old as I'm getting, as wiser as I'm getting, I still have a mentality. I'm still like locked in my like 20s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still like a kid. So
yeah, but I gotta tell you, your mind is getting away from you because you forgot to introduce yourself and me.
Holy moly. Hernan Sias here, host of the Business Bros podcast, along with my co-host,
The insurance bro, James Sias with Pipeline Insurance.
rookie mistake, right?
Seriously, man. It's like you haven't done this before.
All right, ladies and gents, check it out. Yesterday we had a podcast with Lizzie Lee. She came to the show and brought 86 pairs of shoes. Woo-woo. We counted them up, added them up, posted it on our Instagram story, and right behind James, we got the thermometer up there. We're almost at 40%. So now that we're rocking and rolling, we're actually taking some accountability to do this on a regular basis. We're going to hit that 365 no problem, especially we have loyal fans like Lizzie who just asked for 10 pairs of shoes and come up with 86. So
Lizzie,
if you got,
you rock.
Yep. So if you guys got any shoes that you want to donate, new shoes, used shoes, or you want to donate cash, hit James up 619-884-0045 or james@siasfirst.com. We're hopefully looking for shoes that, maybe not so much like high heels or sandals, but I mean, sandals might work a little bit, but we're really what we're looking for are shoes that people can wear where they can walk around long distances, because that's really what they're for. They're going to be using them more of walking shoes. Yeah. So any of those donations will help. Hell yeah, son. I had a hell yeah sticker in my hand. All right. So that's promo number 1. So thank you very much for all the donations that have come in so far and all the donations that are coming here soon. Second promo that we got going on, August 24th. We have the beach cleanup in IB. Bring your own water gun, because we're going to have a water gun fight after we clean up the beach. If you got a senior in high school, or you want to just contribute, or maybe you got a church organization that does some stuff, you want to get a hold of us at Business Bros Pod, and we'll send you all the details. I'm actually going to get on a call right after this show to talk a little bit more details on what's going to happen. So if you're interested in cleaning up the beach, it's going to be in IB August 24th, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Let us know if you're interested. We'd love to see you there. Let's have some fun. Let's clean up the beach and then shoot each other with water guns. Yeah? Sounds like a good time. Cool off in the nice summer heat, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And then dive in the ocean if you're not.
The other promo, real estate wears pink. So breast cancer awareness, if you're interested, October, we're asking all realtors to come on board, wear pink on a regular basis. We're going to probably make some Business Bros pink shirts to wear during the month of October. And we're thinking about, haven't confirmed yet, we're thinking about putting together a Business Bros team to do a walk on the 163. That'll be October 20th. So again, you got some more details to come by your way. October 20th, it'll be a walk, and what better way to represent the real estate community, show that we support cancer research and support women who've gone through or have a family member that has lost somebody in the cancer space by wearing pink in October, both. All right, those are my promos for today. How about that?
How about them apples?
Them apples. So,
Speaking of apples,
it's been kind of a cool week. I've met with a number of different people this week on lunch meetings. And they've been really cool lunch meetings. I met Tim Yates the other day. He's going to be a guest on the podcast. He's a business coach. We went to Lazy Dog. He treated me for lunch. We sat down. We talked a little bit about his coaching strategies, things that he's doing, how he's growing his particular business, how maybe Business Bros can help achieve his goals, how he can help us achieve our goals. It was a great, a time frame to sit down one-on-one and talk to somebody about our business, about their business, just getting that networking stuff done. Mm-hmm. Today, I went to lunch with Charles Washington. He does a lot of marketing for a bunch of different restaurants. So we went to a place on J and 10th, right by Petco Park. It's called Whip Hand. Dude, I had a bomb pastrami sandwich there. I mean, it was... I brought some home, right?
Yep,
so
I scarfed that down.
You scarfed that down, dude. That was some good food.
Delicious.
The spot is really cool too, by the way. They have this cool thing where like you fill up your own beer. So you buy a card and it's synced to your credit card, and you go and you fill up by the ounce. They charge you by the ounce, and you can taste a bunch of different beers that you like. You can go have fill up your cup. I think it's in proximity to Petco Park. I think it's awesome, and it's a place where you can pregame. Like if you got a couple people that want to pregame, but they may not drink as much as you do, well, they drink at their own pace, right? You want to drink a little more, you can drink at your own pace. Different types of beers from local breweries. They even have a double mango IPA, 8.5% alcohol. So I'm getting myself to go out in the community to reaching out to other people, because we want to be able to do other things with other people in the community. If you're if you're anywhere in the sales business, you should be out doing the same thing, meeting with your clients for lunch, meeting with different business organizations, sitting down and getting to know them, going out and making friends with these people, building those long-lasting relationships. What do we used to say, Ham? Hashtag
powerful relationships.
That's what it's all about.
And that hasn't gone anywhere.
That has not gone anywhere. But anyway, so this Whip Hand place, it's a really cool joint. And so we're sitting down talking about the reason why I ended up going out there is because he reached out and said, hey, would you be interested in doing a live podcast at our location? So, of course, we sat down, and we're going to end up doing that. But we talked about a lot of different things. Hosting a happy hour, maybe bringing client appreciation days there, hosting maybe like discount days where it's like, $10 for like, a burger, fries, and a beer or something like that. Doing different types of events to bring people awareness to this particular business. So when you're going out and meeting with your particular clients, especially if they're other business owners, you should go in thinking, how can I help them?
Well, yeah.
Right?
So yesterday, you and I, we went to a networking event. What was the name of it?
Life by Design.
Life by Design is the name of the magazine. But the mastermind group, it was...
I don't remember. Sigella?
Sigella?
I think it was Sigella.
Well, anyway. So we're out there, and they give us a sheet of paper, and it's got 4 squares across, 4 squares down, and
it's a grid.
Yeah. And as you're going through, you're basically asking, who are you, what do you do, etc. But what I really loved about it was the very last question in each of those boxes throughout the grid was, what can I do for you? Mm-hmm. And it's an easy reminder, exactly what you're talking about, where when you're going to meet with somebody, when you're going to talk to different people and meeting different people, come at it from a place of, how can I be of service to you?
Exactly. Because honestly, if you're going into any transaction, think about yourself. I forgot who said it on our show. I always forget who says the lines, but somebody on our show said it. Basically, it's we all want to buy, but none of us want to be sold.
Nobody wants to be sold.
Nobody wants to be sold. I think it was Jeff, actually.
Jeff Disher, yeah.
I think it might have been Jeff. So
I mean, and he's not the first to say it, but yeah.
No, yeah. It's so that's one of those things that you understand that as an individual. Today in class, I'm talking to my students about commissions, royalties, different things, and the concept of timeshares came up. And so I'm telling you, I'm explaining to them the business of the timeshare and how the business, how it's structured. I want them to know the rules, right? But same type of thing. Look, you're going to go here, and they know that they're going to share all the value propositions of a timeshare. They're going to give you all the value add that they possibly can so that you want to make a purchasing decision. You want to buy, you just don't want to be sold. There's a reason why it's a 90-minute presentation. It's because they're going to get to really know you so that you're in a position where you know, like, and trust them, and you want to buy. If they're sitting with you for 10 minutes, you know you're being sold. They want to get past that idea of being sold, right? And so anytime you're going to meet with a prospect, you don't want to be selling them. Yes, you want to close a deal. Yes, you want to earn a commission. Yes, you want to do those things. But the best way to do it is to develop the relationship over time and then have those people not just be one transaction, but be a constant referral source over and over and over again. I don't know how many times I sit down with people who come on the show who've been in business for a number of years, right? And we ask them, where does your business come from? And it's always the same thing.
Referrals.
My business comes from referrals.
Mm-hmm.
Because they nurture these relationships,
Yep.
they go into every single presentation with the client, what they can do for the client first.
Yeah.
What can I do
Always
for
bringing
you?
value.
What value can I bring to you? And then if I can bring you value and it happens to be through the products and services I offer, great. If I bring you value and I enrich your life or save you time or save you money, that's really what it's about, right? That's what you want to do to help people, help make their life better. And in return, eventually you'll get things sent your way too. It's a longer process.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it is, but not necessarily. And when it comes right down to it, we're talking about bringing value first. And that's so incredibly helpful. I think first to Melina Palmer, Brainy Biz, right? The Brainy Business Podcast. Go check it out if you haven't already. And one of the things that she always does is give material that she's prepared for the topic that she's discussed, that she's discussed in each episode. And you can go and you can download that information. And then she always says, at the end of her episode, send a text to whatever the number is. I can't think of it off the top of my head. And I'll send you my free ebook. And you and I, we were discussing this past weekend about how we can bring value to people that are looking to start their own insurance agencies and developing our 12-step process on exactly what it takes to do that and giving that away for free. Everything that you know and learn and can provide, a lot of it, if not a lot of it, but a lot of, I guess a lot of it can be given away for free in a sense where you are providing something to someone that they're interested in, and on the back end, they're realizing that they don't have necessarily what it takes to do all of those things, and that's why they need you.
Right. And you know what? I mean, everybody's so, it used to be an industry, most sales industries used to be very proprietary. Like, I know how to get this done and I'm not going to share with anybody. Like, you want to get this, you need to come to me. I think of the MLS, for example, right? Mm-hmm. I have all the inventory of the houses. If you want to see what houses are for sale, you need to come to me. This is why you come to me, the realtor. Well, MLS opened that up. And then Zillow took that and opened that up, right? And now, if you want to see a house, look at it online. You don't even have to go to the house. You can go through on a 360 tour, right? You can Google Earth it, and there you go. You're inside the house. If it's being
marketed right by a good real estate agent,
and which most are, because that's just what's expected now, right? Mm-hmm. And so, those proprietary things aren't so proprietary anymore. When we were talking about what we're going to do with the insurance company, it's a lot the same way. You look at farmers, you look at the different major companies, or even the smaller companies. They're not really going to share their system because that's how they do it. And they don't want to talk about it unless you want to come in the door. Then we'll show you how to do it. Mm-hmm. We're taking that same concept and we're throwing it on its back. We're saying, okay, look, this is our 12-step process for writing insurance. Here's all the steps. Good luck. I hope you can do it. By the way, if you want to learn a little more, here's a class that we can offer you, right? Well, if the class isn't good enough because you're just ready to rock and roll, you know those steps, and you're ready to become an insurance agent, here's how you do it. Click over here, right? And it's basically what we're doing is creating a click funnel, essentially, but it's giving away the essential information that agent needs anyways. Look, the person for us that's going to come into our agency needs to learn the 12 steps.
Truth.
They're going to learn the 12 steps. Well, whether we give it to them ahead of time or they sign on board and come with us, they're going to learn it. Right. So why not provide them the value up front? Provide them what they need up front so that they know that, look, I know this stuff because the Business Bros shared it with us, because Pipeline Insurance shared it with me, right? So if I'm ever really considering leaving wherever I'm at, or I'm considering getting my insurance license, you know what? They've already taught me this stuff. Let's learn a little bit more. Let's take their class. You know what? I learned so much from these guys. This is exactly who I want to work with. Pipeline, sign me up, right? That's the thought process. Right. Think about your own thought process when you're working with your clients. Why are you hiding all your information from them? You should be giving them everything you know for free. You know dang well that if you're talking to a for sale by owner, you can tell him step by step on how to get his house sold. And most of them won't do it because it takes the actual work of getting it done. But because you're providing that value to them, because you're telling them how to do it, when they decide that it's over, I don't want to do it anymore by myself, who are they going to call? They're going to call the one who provided the most value to them.
You know, what's funny is, I mean, this can go across so many different industries as well, because I'm sitting here thinking about CrossFit. When I used to do CrossFit back in Maryland, one of the things that they always talk about was the WOD, right? WOD, workout of the day. And I remember that sometimes people would be very secretive about, you know, the workouts that they were doing. Like, oh, no, don't share this everywhere. This is, you know, right here, whatever. But then what I started seeing was, you know, they would post that workout of the day. They would it would be on Facebook. It would be wherever they're posting it. And most of the time, people aren't doing those workouts at home. Like, they want to go to the gym. They want to go to the CrossFit gym because when you're there, you're with all those people that are doing the same thing. And so you have that extra incentive. Okay, well, I'm not going to do it at home, but I know what to expect when I show up at 4 o'clock tonight. Yeah,
you want to be part of that community.
Yep.
Right? That community. I was listening to Seth Godin today. Dude, I love Seth Godin. I've been listening to him since I don't know how long. Purple Cow, Idea Virus, way back in the day. But anyways, I got turned on to him again recently, and so I'm listening to some of his stuff. And he was talking about same type of thing. He said, why is it that this group of people will pay $10,000 a person to go run this triathlon, right? They're going to pay 10 grand to run this triathlon. Most of them know they're going to lose, but they pay the 10,000 anyways. There can only be one winner, right? And they know that they're not going to finish in first place. They know that if they're competitive, they know that they're strong. They know that they can complete the race, but they're not going to win, yet they still pay the $10,000. Why? It's because they are in the group of other people who are also like-minded, who also share the same types of interests, who care about what's going on. Same type of thing when you surround yourself with people in business. There are people in your office that are going to think in that mindset of scarcity. They're going to think in that mindset of having that negative, everything happens to them type mentality.
Right.
They're not going to go out and prospect because it never works. They're not going to knock on a door because that never works. They're not going to pick up the phone because it never works, right? And so if you surround yourself with those types of people, you too are going to become that person who it never works for. Life is going to happen to you instead of you taking control and making life happen. So, you know, always group yourself with people who are very like-minded. If you're the type of person who's already taking the initiative to go out there and do something, make sure you surround yourself with people who go out there and do something. Today, so if you guys don't know, we try to post podcasts every single day. Maybe not on Facebook Live every single day, but we record every day so that we make sure we have an episode. So if you go to iTunes, Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts, there is going to be an episode that comes out Monday through Friday of our show. So this is actually the second episode that we're recording today. The first one we recorded was with Sarah and Deborah from Big Block Realty, right? Saving San Diego. And they talked about very much the similar type of thing where they're saying, look, surround yourself with the people that you want to be like. Find yourself a mentor. This is why finding yourself a coach is so important, because they're not only going to help you get to the next level. And when I sat down with Tim Yates, we were talking about having an accountability partner. An accountability partner is good, but it'll only take you so far, right? The other thing is what a good mentor, a good coach is going to help you do is they're going to look at the schedule that you have, and they're going to see those gaps of things that you're doing, and they're going to tell you straight up, is this a dollar productive activity or not? They're going to look at your schedule and say, why is this thing here? They're going to help sit down and listen to you talk about whatever's going on in your life to help you break through the things that you're struggling with. Maybe it's problems at home. Maybe it's balancing life with your kids. Maybe it's the stress that you have at your first job. Whatever it is, a good mentor, a good accountability coach, a good person is going to help you work through those issues so that you can take your mind off of those negative things and focus your mind on the positive things going on in your life. Those are the type of people you want to surround yourself with. You are, what is it that you said the other day, Ham?
A couple different ways. I love the way Mom always said it, though, the best. Tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are.
Boom.
Easy, simple.
Who do you hang out with on a regular basis? When you're online, who are you commenting on? Whose feed are you looking at the most? Are they positive messages? Are they messages that are just detrimental to society? Are you part of the talking crap? Or are you part of the uplifting? Are you listening to the stuff that's going to get you to take another step in the positive direction? Or are you listening to stuff that's going to knock you down and keep you down? Are you conforming or are you evolving? You need to decide which one of these mentalities you want in your head and make sure that you're thinking that you're doing things, that you're taking action every day to continue to be that person. Whew. Sorry.
Whew. I love it.
Rant.
That's all good. It's a good rant. It was a good rant.
Dude. All right.
And for what it's worth, I think that's a big part of why you're excited about the people that you've been having lunch with. And I've been talking about it myself lately, since like last Thursday, I think it was, when we went to Las Pinchas Tortas. Mm-hmm. And like we sat down afterwards and we were just chit-chatting. And then like Friday, there was another good meeting, meeting of minds. And then Saturday, you and I spent the day together just going through all kinds of stuff. And, like the more and more I recognize myself hanging around with people that I kind of aspire to be or want to be like, or, when you surround yourself with the people that are achieving and going after the same things as you, you find that together you are stronger and make each other better.
Oh, 100%. And here's the other thing about
Wednesday,
that.
Now that I think about it.
Every single day almost for the last week.
Yeah,
but
it's been great.
Here's the thing about that is we're all human, right? When we wake up in the morning, sometimes we're tired. We don't want to get up, right? Mm-hmm. We push through still and make it happen. In the middle of the day, sometimes we eat too much and we have that coma, or sometimes we just don't have that energy, or sometimes you're in traffic and people are cutting you off. Stuff in life is going to happen. Your energy level is going to come down. But the beauty of hanging around with people that you really want to be like is their energy is contagious.
Right.
When you're down,
Truth.
They bring you up.
Truth.
When
Preach.
you're up, you help bring them up and you elevate together. Right. And that's the difference, yeah. Right? If you surround yourself with those types of people, you're always going to have an abundance of fuel and energy to keep you going to the next level.
Preach, brother.
Right. And that's the beauty of it,
it's
right?
True, man.
I mean, there's a lot of people that I've known in my life that I don't spend a lot of time hanging out with. It's not that I don't love them or care about them. I do. It's just that I can't spend as much time with them because they are not of the mindset of growth, right? They haven't elevated themselves. And it's kind of hard to say. Sometimes it feels harsh to say it too. But our paths have separated.
Yeah.
We're on different paths. And that's
it
totally
happens.
okay. You need to look at the people that you are hanging around with. Who are you associating yourself with? Are they
and does it match your goals?
And it does it match your goals? Does it make you achieve what you want to achieve more possible or less possible? Mm-hmm. Are you getting there because you're associating with them, or are you being held back? Like, one of those things is going to happen. You need to look in the mirror. You can lie to me. You can lie to your parents. You can lie to your friends all you want. But when you look in the mirror, that's the only person you can't lie to. That's the person who you need to be accountable to, because ain't no BS when you look in the mirror.
There we go.
That's it, dude. Sorry.
All right, great show today.
We gotta cut a short one today because just time.
Because we gotta go celebrate your birthday. That's why.
That's
it's
right.
Your birthday episode.
That's right. But regardless, we're still making it happen every single day.
That's right.
So Facebook, we love you guys. Thanks for hopping on the show. That's all we got for you guys today. Peace.
Bye-bye.
And we're out.
Good show. Good show.
How long was it?
23 minutes. 24 minutes.
Good enough.